Usually I recommend memoirs to you on the third Thursday of the month. But today I'm going to veer off from the norm a bit and tell you about a little book I picked up years and years ago, which helped me tremendously. It's one I pull down from my shelf on a regular basis. And it's full of pint-sized nuggets that always end up being just what I need to hear. Hi, I'm Patricia Charpentier, and welcome to episode 40 of the Life Writers Vlog, where you can find inspiration and useful tips to help you write your life stories. The book I'm referring to is called 100 Ways to Improve Your Writing, Proven Professional Techniques for Writing with Style and Power by Gary Provost. 100 Ways to Improve Your Writing by Gary Provost. This book has been around since the early 70s, but the info in it is just as valuable today as it was then. And it's still in print. The latest edition was released in 2019. As I said, it's a little book. It's only 158 pages, 11 chapters, but it's jam-packed with great information. And each entry is maybe a page long. They're all really short. And he includes great examples, which is what you want in any writing book. Don't just tell me what I need to do, show me. And this book is very good at doing that. Sometimes writing books are good as reference books to use when you need them. But this one is a good one to read through first. Because it's so short and easy to read, I would go through the book and read it if you decide to get it, and then use it for references. Some of my favorite chapters include 12 ways to give your words power. In that, he says to use short words, to use dense words, to use familiar words, and here's what I love: use active verbs, use strong verbs, and use specific nouns. I echo that admonition for active verbs, strong verbs, and specific nouns every chance I get in Life Writers. Another chapter I like a lot is 12 ways to avoid making your reader hate you. He has another chapter about ways to make your reader like you, but this one is to avoid making your reader hate you. Cliches come in as number 2, right behind using jargon. He also says to avoid using parentheses, and I am so with him on that one. I find that parentheses interfere with the flow of story. What he says is that it's a lazy writer's choice, because most of the time that information can be included in a much better way in the writing. He also has chapters on how to avoid grammatical and punctuation errors. If you commit those to memory, anytime people edit your work, they will love you for it. The last chapter is a really good one. It's called 7 Ways to Edit Yourself. He has a list of 13 questions in here to ask yourself about what you have written. So you might want to check out this book. I think you would probably find it helpful. Do you have a go-to grammar, reference, or writing book? If you do, what's the title and the author's name? Maybe you have a website you go to for good writing advice. What is that? How do you use these writing tools? Tell us about your experience in using these guides you find so helpful. Also, you might want to check out episode 38 of the Life Writers Vlog. Hold it up to the light for more information and editing questions to ask yourself. With all the writing you do, make sure you remember the only way to do this wrong is to not do it at all. The only way to do this wrong is to not do it at all. If you liked what you just watched, sign up to be notified of future vlog posts, Sunday stories, and upcoming events. You can also use the buttons down below to share this episode on social media or with a friend who might enjoy it. Until next time, everybody, happy writing.
If you enjoyed this week's episode, you will love our Life Writers membership. Whether you don't know where to start writing your life stories, have started and stopped many times, or have been writing but want to receive feedback to make your stories better, the Life Writers membership is where you need to be. We have a Get Started roadmap, an extensive library of instructional videos, live events via Zoom, and a supportive and active community. If you want to take the stories that live in your heart and mind and put them onto the page, check out Life Writers at lifewriters.us.